Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a review on a new foundation at the drugstore, and it is going to be the Maybelline Dream Velvet Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation. So if you guys are interested in hearing my review and my thoughts on this, please stay tuned. Okay, so I'm going to be inserting little clips of me applying this foundation. I typically love to apply this foundation with my beauty blender. I also have and picked up this little sponge brush thing that came with it, and this is the Maybelline blender. I haven't found that I really liked it. I used it 2 times whenever I first tried it out, and 1, it did shed a little bit, so it was kind of like rolling off things on my skin, and 2, it's really hard. Like, it's really dense, so it's really hard to blend. It's hard to do anything with it. I really don't recommend picking this guy up. I think it was $7.99 or $7.49, something like that. I'm not a huge fan on this one, but I do love using my beauty blender to do this. So whenever I do use the beauty blender, it gives me a medium coverage. It also makes it a little less matte, I should say. It makes it a little less matte, so it's kind of like a demi finish. I have used this with a brush, and I really don't recommend that. It kind of made it streaky. I really couldn't get it to blend perfectly like I want it to, but with the beauty blender, it blended great. So this was really awesome, and I was kind of, in the beginning, I was kind of nervous because when I was looking at the new display, it only had 12 shades, and the color on here, which is like this color is supposed to signify warm porcelain, and the colors on the outside really didn't give a good indicator of what the colors were on the inside. So I would definitely look at the swatches like on Ulta.com or something before you pick a shade, or just typically go with something that sounds like your skin tone. For one, I think this is the closest matching foundation to my skin color I've ever found out of all foundations. High-end, drugstore, everything in between, all the foundations I've tried, this is the best match I've ever found. So this one is Warm Porcelain, and it's 05. I really love this. It is the typical 1 fluid ounce foundation. The only thing I don't necessarily know if I like or not yet is it is so thick. So let me show it to you here. If you see it there, it doesn't like slide down your hand or anything because it is so thick. But when you blend it out, it does take a little bit more product than it would typically for your normal foundation, but it does a dry matte, and this is the foundation that I'm wearing today. It is absolutely beautiful. I just love the finish. I love the color. I love everything about it. Now, I do have oily skin right around here in my nose, but I do on the outside of my face have like dry spots. Typically, if I have like acne or something like that, it'll get really dry. So I found this foundation to be amazing with really my whole entire face. Almost every foundation, after 6 to 8 hours, it'll like kind of come apart around my nose. This one did not do that, which I was really surprised because almost every drugstore foundation I've tried comes apart right here on my nose and right here in the center of my forehead, but it didn't. And so far this one hasn't let me down. And last but not least, this guy was $9.79, and its little sister here was $7.79, and I would, at the end, if I would recommend it or not recommend it, I would highly recommend this. I don't recommend this just because I didn't find a whole bunch of use for it. It really didn't, perfect anything, but this foundation overall is really nice. It lasts for anywhere really from 6 to 7.5 hours. It lasts really nice on the skin. It gives you an airbrush finish. I am wearing it today, so you can see there that it is a matte. I do have a lot of highlight on because I always do, but you can see here that it does have a really nice finish. I'm going to be putting up some clips that show you of me applying it, and then I'm also going to have some of my face today up close. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this foundation, and I highly recommend it. For $9, you really can't go wrong. I think this would be beautiful if you mixed it with other foundations too. So say you wanted matte but a little bit of dewy too, so if you mixed in something like the Bourjois Healthy Mix Foundation or Healthy Mix Serum, that would be really beautiful together. This is just a really great foundation, and I think it's such a steal for being at the drugstore. Hey guys, so that was my quick little review of the new Maybelline Dream Velvet Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe if you aren't already, and I look forward to seeing you guys on my next video. Bye!